she comes in at 3:30. I can tell her coming at 3. Right.
Yo, while you at it, give me one of them single Starbucks coffees.
At her job at like 6:30.
What time is it now?
It's only 11:30.
Oh yeah, all right, yeah. Okay. All right, cause I'm about to hit the gym now. So yeah. I'll forget the gym and then okay, no problem. That's great.
Yeah, so 3:30. Just be there. Come leave here at 3 o'clock.
All right. You going home?
No. I'm going to
You don't even fucking know.
I already know where I'm going.
You cut the key here?
One more? Alright, yeah.
Same guy?
They'll start with punt on the ground. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Operating from the gun, Jackson, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Now a first down carry by Bell. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. The defensive player of the year a season ago, Aaron Donald, the one to stop him in his tracks. Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson, throw left side, complete. That's Bell. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. It's caught by Ed McCaffrey. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there's a time to be aggressive, now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Now a throw here to his running back. call it a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. Here we go now on first and goal. Here's Mostert. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The first quarter with this Washington 7, Chiefs 0.
To throw again on second down. Jackson flush to his right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McNair. And going deep for Hill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers, and on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitz.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson flushed out right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. There he goes left side. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. And it is now 21-0.
Makes this Washington 21, Chiefs nothing.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that because if you...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. And the return will stop right around the 25.
We dominate today.
On first down, it's McNair. Going for it all. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
And maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. Out of the gun, it's McNair. And going deep for Hill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
Now, Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The first throw now for the backup Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by the safety, Taylor Mays. And he's got room.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open otherwise.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And Washington going to add on to their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Washington 28, Chiefs nothing.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
Even, 4 downs, even. 26, Mike, 26, Mike. Push him back.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Flush to his right. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. This is caught inside the 15. And all Away in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. A final shot before break. McNair eluding the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Watch the slack. Watch the slack. Watch the slack. Right here, guys.
Now McNair off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed. The 3rd quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. To throw again. McNair. Looking for Hill again. This time it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Play action. It's McNair. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Darren Waller, 56 yards. And the Washington offense just continuing to pour it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
This is Washington 42. Chiefs 7.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And going deep for Hill. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
That was a nice job defensively. You could almost see him going through the coaching points. Adjust, find the football, knock it away. Well executed.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. McNair. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Darren Waller, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And this Washington offense continuing to add to their lead. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
It's Washington 49, Chiefs 7.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback. Now Bell hit. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown.
Morton Anderson.
Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Escaping the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Night Train Lane. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun. McNair. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Tyreek Hill, 70 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On play action, it's Mahomes. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Night Train Lane. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps...
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 27 yards as his guys continue to pour it on.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
A 7-yard pickup.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Mahomes to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 39. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown.
Morton Anderson on for the extra point.
This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 35. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now McNair looking for a 1st down throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. DeAndre Hopkins, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And this offense is running away with this one. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. We're back now in KC. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Antonio Cromartie. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything.
It's caught inside the 25. And down inside the 10 at the 9. A huge play there for Washington. 44 yards. From the gun, McNair being chased out left. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. None of that. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
They'll roll him out right. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Rolling to his right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
And my goodness, another interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
The 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And this one is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Back to the air on second down. McNair, and going deep for Hill. And they are